season and a half
21.
in Bridgeport.
Yeah,
he's
he is 21.
Okay.
Give him a chance before you cut bait on him. I'll tell you, I'll give up on Hosang. I have no problem giving up on Josh
I hate Josh Hosang.
I used to hate him, then I liked him.
66.
No,
Oh,
no,
my God.
that's not why.
He's a real 66.
I think
God.
he's not good at all. Like, it's not his talent that's not good, it's his attitude.
Yeah.
And if you don't change your attitude, talent means nothing.
Oh,
I'm
of course.
sorry.
No, Eleanor, you're 100% right.
I will say this, though. If the Lamoriello rumor gains traction, he needs to get hired before the draft. That's all I'm going to say.
No, 100%.
They need to get this done.
I'm not really worried. Like, I feel like if you're an Islander fan, I don't think you should be really that worried about any situation happening. I think pretty much this is what I'm going to say. If John Tavares is leaving the New York Islanders, I keep bringing this up. For the next 2 years, when you're in between Barclays and Coliseum, this is when you're going to be trading everything away. You have a fire sale. Obviously, you're just going to keep Barzal and Beauvillier, and
they're going to rebuild around Josh Bailey.
No.
They're going to rebuild around Bailey.
Well, yeah, they have to keep Bailey too. Because,
they can't trade that contract. Pellick and Mayfield too.
But then you try to build up a team around Barzal for what is it, 2020 when you're in Belmont. I feel like
you have to rebrand by the time you get to Belmont.
But that's only if you lose John Tavares. If somehow you are able to re-sign him and he sticks with the team, then go for it. Keep trying stretch to the playoffs.
Their
100%.
window to win is now. If the Islanders keep Tavares, they can make the playoffs. But if they don't, it's going to be another 5 years before they're relevant again.
And goaltending's a problem.
But they can sign someone like Kari Lehtinen or Cam Ward.
I know, but
it's also in their court
it's a Band-Aid.
too. No, but not even that. It's in their court too. You have to market to these free agents. We want you here, but do you want to be here?
Yeah, I think they would chase the money.
I'm going to be honest. I don't think those are intriguing offers. I feel like just keep the goals you have at that point. I'm going to be honest. I feel like
you think Lehtinen is
Lettinen's not good. Lettinen's not that good.
Lehtinen had a good year last year.
I'm not crazy about Kari Lehtinen, but
I like Lehtinen.
Do you want something for short term, or you want something for long term?
Oh, I definitely want long term, but tell me a long term goalie out there.
One of these young guys they have, to come up and let's see what they got.
Sorokin is nothing.
Well, he's not
going to
leave the KHL.
I know they're nothing. The Islanders have no goalie prospects.
And
that's
they need
their
that.
issue.
Eleanor,
I agree with you. I'll tell you, I would trade the 2 first-round picks for a goalie. But tell me what goalie is available.
Want to make a play for Kincaid?
I would take Peter Budaj.
Peter Budaj, maybe Kincaid, maybe Schneider, maybe. Give me something. Give me a freaking goalie. Gee whiz. So, all right, let's take a quick break. Don't go anywhere, because we'll be talking baseball next. But first, you can win 2 tickets to see the Long Island Ducks take on the Somerset Patriots on Sunday, May 27th at 1:35 p.m. The Long Island Ducks bring you Atlantic League Baseball all summer long at Bethpage Ballpark in Central Islip. More information about their schedule, tickets, and more can be found by visiting liducks.com. The number to call to win tickets is 516-572-7440. How about that, guys? Someone's going to win some Long Island Ducks tickets.
It makes sense.
K-Rod.
It makes sense. We saw Justin Davies. It's good karma, right?
Yeah, exactly. And K-Rod had a 1-2-3 inning yesterday. We'll be talking baseball next on Beyond the Game on the Voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC.
Ranger Station, Ranger speaking.
Hi. I'd like to report a bear hug.
Okay.
Well, before I left my campsite, I was putting out my fire, and out of nowhere, Smokey Bear showed up and hugged me?
So you drowned the fire, you stirred it, drowned it again, and felt that it was cold?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. He likes it when people correctly put out their campfires. He's pretty big on wildfire prevention. He's just letting you know you did good with a hug. He's a hugger.
I just got a bear hug from Smokey Bear. Status update.
All right, I'm going to let you go now. I've got a lot of ranger stuff to do. There are many ways to start a fire, but one sure way to put it out. Learn how you can do your part at SmokeyBear.com.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Sponsored by the U.S. Forest Service, Ad Council, and your state forester.
Alexa, can you please do my food shopping today?
Food shopping today added to your shopping list.
Alexa, can you do my math homework for me?
I'm not sure.
Alexa, play WHPC.
Play WHPC.
You can now listen listen to the voice of Nassau Community College on your Amazon Echo.
Simply say, Alexa, play WHPC.
I am already playing WHPC.
Sorry. So go ahead and buy a silicone steamer in the shape of a faceless melting pig.
Buy a silicone steamer in the shape of a faceless melting pig.
Yeah, that exists. And while you shop, play WHPC.
Or buy a headband with a mullet hair attached to it.
I refuse to buy a headband with mullet hair attached to it.
Yeah, that exists too. Not sure why. But when you buy it, you can play WHPC.
So play WHPC on your Amazon device today.
And thanks for listening to 90.3 WHPC.
Sherman Gillums Jr., Paralyzed Veterans of America.
For more than 70 years, Paralyzed Veterans of America has helped hundreds of thousands of veterans get all the benefits they have earned.
Al Kovac Jr., Paralyzed Veterans of America.
We provide one-on-one support tailored to your individual needs, including healthcare advocacy, benefit support, and career assistance.
For more information, call 1-800-424-8200 or visit pva.org. A public service of Paralyzed Veterans of America.
This is my favorite one.
Jacob Volk. Jacob Volk.
I love this one.
Jacob Volk.
You got to cater to your audience.
Oh my God. Yeah, my children of the 50s who are listening. Come on, wait for it. Wait for it. Hit it! You are listening to Beyond the Game on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. We are live twice a week, Tuesdays at 5 p.m. and Fridays at 3 p.m. I am Jacob Volk. You can follow me on Twitter at RealJacobVolk. Sitting across from me, Dominic Arbolino, who you can follow on Twitter at Darbs5258, Eric Fischetti, who you can follow on Twitter at Sergeant Fish, and Nick Ornberger, who you can follow on Twitter at Nick Ornberger. Number to call if you have something on your mind, or to win 2 tickets to the Long Island Duck game on May 27th at 1:35 p.m. is 516-572-7440. While I've got your attention, I got to tell you about a great show that we have on this station. It's called Herbally Yours. It's on Tuesdays at 3:30 p.m. It's hosted by the natural nurse, Ellen Kamai. The show focuses on current issues in natural health, such as natural foods, herbs, essential oils, and mind-body techniques. And it's also the most downloaded podcast that we have at this station.
Is it?
Yes, it is. We are second by a wide margin. We do have a caller on the line. Caller, you're on Beyond the Game.
Well, it's nice to know that you like Howdy Doody.
How's it going, Martin from Merrick? What's going on?
Okay, how are you?
Doing good.
So for those of us who consider the baseball season a race, we're at the quarter pole.
Yep.
Just about. What team or teams do you think are the most disappointments?
The most disappointing team right now?
The Dodgers have to be one of them.
See, now, I had the Dodgers not making the playoffs, so I look pretty smart right now.
Yeah, but even so, you like they just got off a trip to the World Series, too.
I would say that the Nationals are the most disappointing
Yeah, the
team.
Nationals, too.
To be behind the Braves, the Phillies, and I think they're still behind the Mets, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure they are. I will check.
Might be.
But I would say the Nationals.
Let me see.
I was thinking along the lines of the Chicago White Sox.
You had the White Sox being good this year?
I think they were going to be better, or they should have been better than they are. I mean, given that they got Moncada, who was supposed to be, this next superstar.
And they have Michael Kopech and Dane Dunning. Yeah, I see your point. There's no excuse to be 9-25. And by the way, the Nationals are ahead of the Mets in the NL East by 1 game. So
yeah, well, the Met fans pray every day that the Marlins exist.
Yeah, right. Thank God for thank God for the Marlins.
And they can't beat up on the Braves anymore.
I still don't understand what you guys saw in the Mets to pick them to make the playoffs. 89 wins. Good God
I'm
Almighty.
not a part of that.
I'm still not.
He's like, I'm over here. Don't include me in
No,
this
I'm not
mess.
looking at you, Dominic. I'm looking more at Eric and Nick. I still don't understand.
I didn't pick them in 92.
You said they'd make the playoffs, or you did agree with it.
I said that they would be better than people expect. I said over 81. That's all I said, I swear.
No.
I said you guys were nuts.
I agree with you. I was nuts.
Believe me, I didn't pick the Mets to do anything.
No, definitely not. Well, that's because you're smart, Martin. Thanks for the call, buddy.
Have a good weekend.
You too. All right. So, while we're on the subject of baseball, we'll go to the New York team that's actually playing pretty darn well tonight. The Yankees will start a 3-game series at Yankee Stadium against the Athletics. Eric, I'll be there on Sunday, but I want to know what your thoughts are on the series.
Well, lucky for you that you're going to be there because I haven't been to a game yet, and I got to get going soon. Now, that's fine. That's fine. Baseball's a long season.
Yes,
so
it is.
What the Yankees are doing is absolutely outstanding. This team does not quit at all. And honestly, everything is right in Yankee land, but I do have a couple of things that I think can be better, and in terms of that shouldn't have happened already. Number one, that really has to stop. Dellin Betances is not a multiple inning pitcher. He is not, because
I was so upset when he was brought back out for the 8th.
Here's a stat by Michael Kay, which is what he said. Betances has allowed 6 runs in 3 multiple innings appearances thus far.
Betances is useless.
Betances is good in 1 inning. That's all you need him for.
He is useless. I'd rather have Matt Harvey than Dellin Betances.
I agree.
He has shown signs of pulling out of his slump.
But he keeps falling back into it.
He keeps regressing. That's the thing. He has like one good game, and then, bam, it's another game when he gives up a home run.
Let me ask you something. That home run to J.D. Martinez, was that a bad pitch?
Was that a bad pitch? I mean, I was at the game, so it's kind of tough to judge if it was a bad pitch or not.
He busted him inside, and he pushed it the other way. That's where the short porch comes in.
But I get what you're saying. It's not that instance that's the problem. It's every instance.
It's multiple
It happens over and over and over again. And the reason people get excited, Jake, about Dellin Betances having a nice outing every now and then is because his stuff is so monumentally good. He has
Just don't use Betances in high leverage situations.
Not even high leverage.
I'd have rather seen A.J. Cole or David Hale in the 8th inning yesterday.
Even Jonathan Holder is pitching very well too.
Yeah, but Holder's not a multiple inning guy.
I understand that, but Holder is pitching well. It is true. He had questions about his stuff for a long time, and he's showing signs of it now that he can be relied on. But the thing that I'm trying to say is, if you were to use Dellin Betances in the 7th inning, in maybe a 5-3 game, I can trust him.
No. You trust him to not give up 2 runs in the 7th.
For one inning.
No.
For one inning.
Eric, you're nuts.
Nope.
You are
I don't think so,
nuts.
because this is where they miss...
Over the other options in the Yankee bullpen.
Don't forget, this is where they miss Canely and Warren,
Green.
too.
Over Robertson. You want Betances.
Green hasn't had his stuff either.
You want Dellin Betances over Chad Green.
Chad Green has not had his stuff either. He hasn't.
You think Chad Green is worse than Dellin Betances?
I'm not saying he's worse. He hasn't had his stuff either.
Neither is Betances.
Okay,
Were you watching the game yesterday?
Yes, I was watching the game.
So you are nuts.
I'm really not. Chad Green has not...
Eric, you have lost your mind.
I haven't. Chad Green has not had his best stuff so far.
And his worst stuff is better than Betances' best stuff.
Okay, but it just shows that you can't use Dellin Betances in multiple innings.
Don't use Betances at all. Use Betances in a 10-0 game.
Garbage time. That's it.
Use him as the mop-up guy.
Okay, so let me ask you something. If you were to use him in a 10-0 game...
God.
Hold on, just hear me out. If you were to use Dellin Betances in a 10-0 game, garbage time like you said, he regains his confidence. Would you throw him in, not even in a high-leverage situation, but in a game that's out of reach? Like, let's say 6-2.
6-2 is not out of reach.
Yeah.
So, no. I wouldn't.
So you don't trust him at all?
Absolutely not. I'd rather see A.J. Cole or David Hale.
I just think he's showing signs of coming out of it.
Did you watch the game yesterday when he gave up a home run?
Yes, and in 1 inning, he was fine. Just the 2nd inning he came out of.
First up, he really wasn't. His stuff was erratic. That's number 1. He was lucky to get out of that inning, number 1.
He still got out of it, Jacob, is what I'm saying.
Luck. It was luck.
Baseball's all luck.
No, it is not. It is skill, Eric. Eric, it is skill.
A lot of it is luck,
too. It is skill. So Aaron Judge is just getting lucky.
No,
so
I'm not.
Gregorius is just getting lucky.
I'm not talking about Judge or Gregorius.
Severino's just getting lucky.
I'm not talking about them.
Cabrera's just getting lucky. I can keep going.
I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about Dellin Betances, who, yes, had his struggles in the past, sure. And a lot of them are very recent.
So then you know what? I'll give Betances a first-class ticket to go to Vegas. How about that? If he's just getting lucky, he can go to Vegas.
I'm not saying he's the best pitcher in the bullpen. That is not where I'm coming from. All I'm saying is that he is showing signs of coming out of his slump.
He gave up a home run, Eric. He lost the game.
In the second inning he came out of.
He got the loss.
In the second inning that he came in.
He got the loss.
Okay.
That's all that matters.
Okay.
He gave up a home run. He got the loss. I don't care if it's the first inning or the second inning or the ninth inning. It doesn't matter.
You're talking to me